Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Emma, your host, and I'm so excited you're here with me today. Yesterday was a very special day for me. I realized something amazing about how I speak English as a native speaker. All day long, I paid attention to my own words, my own phrases, the way I really talk to people. And you know what I discovered? Native speakers like me use incredibly simple English. We don't use fancy words or complicated grammar. We use short, easy phrases that just flow naturally. Today, I want to share this secret with you. I'm going to take you through my entire day yesterday and show you exactly how Americans really speak. Not textbook English, real English. The English that will make you sound natural and confident. By the end of this, you'll know the simple phrases that native speakers use hundreds of times every day. So get comfortable and let's live yesterday together in simple, natural English. Are you ready? Let's begin. Every morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. But yesterday morning was different. As soon as I opened my eyes, I started paying attention to how I really speak. I stretch my arms, and the first words that come out of my mouth are, ugh, already. Notice that? I didn't say, oh no, it is morning time already. I said, ugh, already. Just two simple words that every American uses when they don't want to get up. Then I sit up in bed and say to myself, time to get up. Not, it is time for me to rise from my bed. Just time to get up. Simple and natural. Let's practice these together. Already? Already. Already. Now you try. Time to get up. Say it with emotion, like you really don't want to get up. Time to get up. Time to get up. Time to get up. I get out of bed and walk to the bathroom. In my head, I'm thinking, I need coffee. Seriously. Did you hear that? Seriously. This little word makes everything sound more natural. Americans add seriously to show strong feelings. Practice with me. I need coffee. Seriously. Now you try again with more energy. I need coffee. Seriously. I need coffee. Seriously. I need coffee. Seriously. While I brush my teeth, I look in the mirror and think, I look terrible. Oh, well. The phrase, oh, well, is so American. It means I accept this situation even if I don't like it. Let's shadow this. I look terrible. Oh, well. I look terrible. Oh, well. I look terrible. Oh, well. Now I'm ready to go to the kitchen. As I walk down the hall, I'm thinking, what should I have for breakfast? Listen to that thinking pattern. What should I? This is how native speakers ask themselves questions. And, we use this sound all the time when we're thinking. Your turn. What should I have for breakfast? What should I have for breakfast? What should I have for breakfast? In the kitchen, I open the refrigerator and say out loud, let's see, eggs, bread, yogurt. Yeah, toast sounds good. Notice how I talk to myself? Let's see, is how we start looking for something. Yeah, toast sounds good is how we make simple decisions. Practice. Let's see. Yeah, toast sounds good. Let's see. Yeah, toast sounds good. Let's see. Yeah, toast sounds good. While the bread is toasting, I make my coffee and say, coffee first, then everything else. This is a very American way of thinking. We prioritize coffee in the morning. Say it with emotion. Coffee first, then everything else. Coffee first, then everything else. Coffee first, then everything else. My phone rings. It's my mom. I answer cheerfully. Hey, Mom. Not, good morning, Mother. How are you today? Just, hey, Mom. Casual, warm, and natural. Mom says, morning, sweetie. How'd you sleep? Listen to Mom's question. How do you sleep? This is the contracted form of how did you sleep? But native speakers almost never say the full form. Let's practice. Hey, Mom, how'd you sleep? Hey, Mom, how'd you sleep? Hey, Mom, how'd you sleep? I answer, pretty good. You? See how short my answer is? Not. I slept quite well. Thank you for asking. Just pretty good. You? Your turn. Pretty good. You? Pretty good. You? Pretty good. You? We talk for a few minutes. Before hanging up, I say, gotta run, Mom. Love you. Gotta run means I have to go now, but it's much more natural. Native speakers use gotta instead of got to in casual conversations. Practice with feeling. Gotta run, Mom. Love you. Gotta run, Mom. Love you. Gotta run, Mom. Love you. After hanging up, I realize my toast is ready. I butter it and think, perfect timing. Perfect timing means everything happened at the right moment. We use this phrase a lot. While eating breakfast, I'm planning my day. Okay, teach class at 9, lunch with Sarah, then grocery shopping. Busy day. Notice this planning pattern? Okay, to start, then list activities, then a summary comment. Busy day. I finish eating and look at the clock. 8:15. I should get going. I should get going means I should leave now. Much more natural than I should depart. I go to my bedroom to choose clothes. What to wear? It's supposed to be sunny today. Native speakers always consider the weather when choosing clothes. I choose a light blue blouse and think, this'll work. This'll work means this is good enough. Native speakers use this for quick decisions about everything. I grab my bag and check inside. Phone, wallet, keys, good to go. Good to go means I'm ready. Such a useful phrase. Let's practice. This'll work and good to go. Say it with confidence. This'll work. Good to go. This'll work. Good to go. This'll work. Good to go. I leave my apartment and walk down the stairs thinking, another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar is an American expression, meaning, here's another day of work. Outside, I feel the morning air and say, nice day. Americans comment on weather constantly. Just 2 words express happiness about the weather. At the bus stop, I make eye contact with a woman I've seen before and say, morning. She responds, beautiful day, isn't it? I answer, sure is. Finally feels like spring. Sure is. Agrees with her. This is perfect small talk. Friendly, but not too personal. The bus arrives. I say to the driver, good morning. The driver responds, morning. How's it going? How's it going is more casual than how are you, but means the same thing. I answer, can't complain. You? Can't complain is a very American response. It means I'm doing okay in a humble way. Practice these naturally. How's it going? Can't complain. How's it going? Can't complain. How's it going? Can't complain. I get off the bus and see my colleague Janet. I call out, hey, Janet, wait up. Wait up means please wait for me. Janet turns around. Oh, hey, Emma, perfect timing. We walk into the building together. Janet asks, ready for another day of teaching? I respond enthusiastically, you bet. My students are making such great progress. You bet means absolutely yes. It shows enthusiasm. At exactly 9 o'clock, my first student arrives. It's Yuki from Japan. Good morning, Teacher Emma. I respond warmly. Morning, Yuki. How are you doing today? More students arrive. Minjun from Korea, Carlos from Mexico. I greet them. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in is a friendly way to invite someone inside. When everyone is seated, I start, all right, everyone, let's get started. All right, everyone, gets attention. Let's get started begins the activity. I begin today's lesson. Today, I want to teach you something special. I want to show you how Americans really talk. You know how your textbooks teach you to say, how are you today? Well, Americans usually just say, how's it going? Or what's up? Let's practice these natural greetings. How's it going? What's up? How's it going? What's up? How's it going? What's up? Carlos asks, Teacher, why is English so different in real life? I answer, because natural English is about being friendly and efficient. We want to connect with people quickly and warmly. I give more examples. Instead of I would like to purchase a coffee, we say, I'll take a coffee, or can I get a coffee? Shadow with me. I'll take a coffee. Can I get a coffee? I'll take a coffee. Can I get a coffee? I'll take a coffee. Can I get a coffee? Yuki asks, what about thank you very much? Is that too formal? I smile, not too formal, but we often just say thanks or thanks a lot. It's warmer and more relaxed. Practice with warmth. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Minjun asks, what about when we don't understand something? I respond, we just say, sorry, or what was that? Or come again? We practice reactions too. When something surprises you, just say, wow, or no way, or really. Natural reactions, wow, no way, really. Now you try again with more energy. Wow, no way, really? Wow, no way, really? Wow, no way, really? Carlos tries. Teacher, I got a new job. I respond naturally, no way, that's awesome. That's awesome is how Americans show excitement for good news. At the end of class, I say, great job today, everyone. You're all sounding so much more natural. As students leave, Carlos says, see you tomorrow, teacher. I respond, see you tomorrow. Yuki says, thank you for great lesson. I respond, you're so welcome. After class, I'm thinking, that went really well. They're getting it. Janet asks, how was class? I answer, awesome. They loved learning about natural English. Janet says, that's so great. Want to grab lunch? I respond, I'd love to, but I'm meeting Sarah at 12:30. I'd love to shows I want to, but explains why I can't. This politely declines while showing interest. Janet responds, no worries, another time? I agree, definitely. How about tomorrow? I arrive at Sunny Cafe and see Sarah waving. Emma, over here. Over here, direct someone to your location. I walk over. Hey girl, sorry, am I late? Hey girl is how female friends greet each other casually. Sarah says, duh, just got here myself. Perfect timing. Nah is casual for no. We sit down, and Sarah asks, so, how's work going? I respond, really well. I'm teaching my students how to sound more natural in English. Sarah says, that's so cool. I bet they love that. The waitress comes over. Hi, ladies. What can I get you started with? Sarah says, I'll have the Caesar salad, please. I say, and I'll take the chicken sandwich, thanks. Notice our ordering style? I'll have and I'll take are the most natural ways to order. While we wait, Sarah tells me, I went hiking yesterday. It was amazing. I respond, oh, cool. Where'd you go? Oh, cool shows interest. Where'd you go? Asks for details. Naturally. Sarah describes the trail, and I say, that sounds awesome. I should try that. Our food arrives. The waitress says, here we go, Caesar salad and chicken sandwich. Need anything else? We both say, looks great. Thank you. We finish our meal chatting. Sarah says, this was great. We should do this more often. I agree. Absolutely. Same time next week? Absolutely. Strongly agrees. Say it with conviction. Absolutely. 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 We split the bill. I say, thanks for lunch. That was perfect. Walking back to work, I'm thinking, great lunch. Sarah always makes me laugh. Back at the community center, I prepare for my afternoon class. Time for round 2. Different students, same energy. Time for round 2 means time for the second class. At 2 o'clock, my afternoon students arrive, mostly older adults who work during the morning. I greet them. Good afternoon, everyone. Ready to learn some real American English? Maria from El Salvador says, yes, we want to sound like Americans. I respond, that's exactly what we're going to do. I start today's lesson. This morning, I taught my other class about natural English. Now it's your turn. I teach them natural greetings. Instead of, how are you today? Americans usually say, how's it going? Or what's up? Or even just, hey. Pedro asks, what about in the store? How do we ask for help? I explain, don't say, excuse me, could you please assist me? Just say, excuse me, where's the milk? Or, can you help me find something? Practice naturally. Where's the milk? Can you help me find something? Where's the milk? Can you help me find something? Where's the milk? Can you help me find something? Anna practices, excuse me, where's the bread? I respond, perfect. That sounds completely natural. We practice restaurant English. Don't say, I would be delighted to have a hamburger. Just say, I'll take a burger, or can I get a burger? Shadow this. I'll take a burger. Can I get a burger? I'll take a burger. Can I get a burger? I'll take a burger. Can I get a burger? Louise asks, what about when we want to leave? I laugh. We say, I gotta go, or I should head out, or I better get going. Natural ways to leave. I gotta go. I should head out. I better get going. For agreeing, instead of I agree with your opinion, just say totally, or exactly, or right. Practice with enthusiasm. Totally, exactly, right. Totally, exactly, right. Totally, exactly, right. By the end of class, everyone's using more natural phrases. I say, fantastic work today. You all sound so much more American already. As students leave, Maria, thanks a lot, Emma. See you Thursday. Pedro, that was awesome. Catch you later. I respond, you're so welcome. See you later. After everyone leaves, I'm thinking, what a great day of teaching. My students are really getting it. I gather my materials. Time to head home, but first, grocery shopping. I walk to Fresh Market and grab a shopping cart. Let's see. What do I need? Milk, eggs, bread, and something for dinner. Let's see is how we start. Making mental lists. In the produce section, the apples look fresh. These look good. I'll grab a few. A store employee asks, "Finding everything okay?" I respond, "Yep, all good. Thanks." Yep, all good means yes, everything is fine. I see a confused woman and approach her. "Excuse me, are you looking for something specific?" She smiles. "Yes, I can't find the pasta sauce." I point down the aisle. "Oh, it's in aisle 5, right over there." She says, "Thank you so much. You're so kind." I respond, "No problem. Happy to help." No problem minimizes the effort. Happy to help shows genuine willingness to assist. At the deli counter, "Hi, can I get half a pound of turkey sliced thin?" The worker says, "Sure thing. Anything else?" I respond, "That's it for now. Thanks." In the dairy section, 2%, whole milk, almond milk. I'll stick with 2%. I'll stick with means I'll choose what I usually choose. In the bread aisle, where is it? Oh, there it is. I check my mental list. Milk? Check. Bread? Check. Eggs? Check. What else? Oh, right. Something for dinner. Check. Confirms I found each item. I decide chicken sounds good. Easy to cook. At checkout, I greet the cashier. "Hi, how's your day going?" The cashier responds, "Not bad. Busy day. Find everything you needed?" I answer, "Sure did. This store has everything." When she finishes scanning, that'll be $34.50, cash or card. I respond, "Card, please. And can I get $20 cash back?" She says, "No problem. Here's your receipt and your 20. I say, "Perfect. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day." Walking home, I think, that wasn't too expensive. Good deal on the chicken. I see my neighbor, Mrs. Chen. "Hey, Mrs. Chen, your flowers look beautiful." She responds, "Thank you, Emma. How are you doing?" I respond, "Doing great. Just got back from grocery shopping." She asks, "Any good sales?" I think, "Actually, yeah, the chicken was on a sale. Really good price." She says, "Wonderful. Thanks for the tip." I respond, "Anytime. Have a good evening." Anytime means I'm always happy to help. Say it with warmth. I unlock my door. Home sweet home. Time to put these groceries away. Home sweet home expresses happiness about being home. Putting groceries away? Okay, what should I make for dinner? That chicken looks good. I decide to make chicken with rice and vegetables. Simple and healthy. Can't go wrong with this. My phone rings. It's my sister Lisa. "Hey, Lisa, perfect timing. I'm just making dinner." Lisa asks, "Oh, what are you making?" I tell her, "Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Nothing fancy, but it'll be good." Nothing fancy means not complicated, but it'll be good predicts I'll enjoy it. We chat while I cook. I share about teaching. My students did so well today. They're finally using natural English instead of textbook phrases. Lisa says, "That's amazing. You're such a good teacher." I respond, "Aw, thanks. I just love seeing them improve." After hanging up, I sit down to eat. This turned out pretty good, nice and flavorful. While eating, I plan tomorrow's lessons. Tomorrow, I should teach them about phone conversations. That's always tricky for beginners. I think about phone English. Instead of good afternoon, this is Emma speaking, we usually just say hello or this is Emma. After dinner, I clean up. While washing dishes, good day today. My students are making real progress. I turn on the TV. Let's see what's on. Maybe something light and funny. I find a comedy show. Perfect. This is exactly what I need after a long day. During commercials, I think about my YouTube channel. I should make a video about today's lessons. My viewers would love learning about natural English phrases. Preparing for bed. Tomorrow will be another great day of teaching. I can't wait to see my students' progress. Brushing my teeth, I reflect. What a day! From how are you today to what's up. My students learn so much. Getting into bed. I'm really lucky to do what I love. Teaching is the best job in the world. My dear students and viewers, today we've lived through my day and discovering the simple, natural English that Americans really use. From my morning, already, to my evening, I can't wait to see my students' progress. You've heard how native speakers actually talk. We don't say, good morning, how are you today? We say, morning, what's up? We don't say, I would like to purchase a coffee. We say, can I get a coffee? We don't say, thank you very much. We just say, thanks or thanks a lot. The secret to sounding natural isn't using big words or perfect grammar. It's using simple, friendly phrases that connect with people quickly and warmly. Remember these key patterns. Use contractions. I'll, your, can't, won't. Keep greetings short. Hey, what's up? How's it going? React naturally. Wow, cool. Nice. No way. Be casual with thanks. Thanks. Thanks a lot. End conversations warmly. See you later. Have a good one. Most importantly, don't be afraid to sound simple. Native speakers use simple English because it works. It's friendly, efficient, and natural. Tomorrow, try using just 3 phrases from today's lesson. Start small, practice daily, and soon you'll sound like the natural English speaker you want to be. Thank you for spending this day with me. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, simple English is natural English. This is Emma from Speak English Daily, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep speaking naturally. Bye for now.